Splatoon was a very fun multiplayer game for the Wii U. Unfortunately, hardly anyone bothered buying that console, so very few people actually played it. It makes total sense then that it's being given another chance on the Nintendo Switch. What's surprising is rather than a release being a definitive edition like a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Nintendo is busting out an actual Splatoon sequel. Based on my time with this game, however, I found it almost indistinguishable from its predecessor. Not that should put off the Splatoon newbies, but that's what my case was. The biggest addition of Splatoon 2 has its new guns. Splat dualies allow for dual link, splatting, mayhem, and a wider spread of fire than the previous arsenal. There are also brand new special attacks which can be earned over the course of matches, including a lock on rocket launcher and a jetpack with sense linking, the cutest thing as you play, high and able to rain down all the water bombs. Aside from this, the Switch also allows for local multiplayer for the first time thanks to the Switch's ad hoc functionality, both on the TV and also on the Switch itself. Plus, there's a new single player campaign which I was really excited until I played it. Moving on, jumping into the turf war, Splatoon's signature multiplayer mode on a new map called Reef. I tried the dualies first. Inkling are able to do a dodge roll while using the double pistols, which allow for rapid movement before quickly returning fire on enemies. After a roll, double reticle also converges for more focused fire and a higher damage. It makes the dualies a viable option for one or more combat, while roll far quickies then turning on into a squid and disappears into the paint you've marked on the floor on the walls. Splatoon 2 once again combines analog stick and motion controls, where the left stick controls movement, the right stick aims and the x-axis, and the motion controls aim along the y-axis. In the original, I dropped these controls like a bad habit, and for more certain, as of my first match, they continued to break my brain. However, being forced to use them helped me realize they actually provide strategic advantages. The motion control allows for rapid, accurate aiming, while the sticks keep you inking moving to cover as much ground as possible. Aside from the dualies, all the classic weapons from Splatoon returns. Splatter Shot, Ink Roller, and Splat Charger are back, and having a good balance of each of the team will help you secure more wins than defeats. The addition of special attacks further emphasizes the sense of contribution to the team, even when you're not directly battling with the opponents. Each weapon layout brings with it its own special attack, which plays for the strengths of the playstyle the weapon encourages. Moving on, Splatoon 2 plays and looks a lot like its predecessor, to the point where the Reef map could easily have been belonged to the first game. Again, this feels much like a refresh rather than a brand new try. With this, the Mario Kart, Nintendo seems to try to give some sort of advantage to bigger Wii U titles a second bite to the cherry with a hopefully larger Nintendo Switch audience. But for those Wii U owners who spent plenty of time in Splatoon already, you may be disappointed by the overwhelming sense of deja vu, just like I was. Splatoon 2 is a fun and engaging as its predecessor, but what feels more like a DLC add-on rather than equally justified to make a new entry. Although more could be revealed in the leading up to the game's summer launch, though I am playing it in beta. That's not a bad thing though, as Splatoon still provides the frantic multiplayer experience that shies away from a focus or kill death ratios and instead of tasks which allow even amateur players to enjoy matches. As someone who grow tired of the Call of Duty span, shoot and die, repeat multiplayer experience, Splatoon is definitely something I can see myself playing. Hopefully, it'll get some audience it deserves on a second attempt. So, should you buy it? Of course, I think so, you should buy it, but for $60, you might wanna skip a few days. This has been my review. It's me Rio here, signing off. Hope you have a great day.